If you're not in shape and you're not financially stable, you are a liability. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Jay. I'm a retired Army Green Beret out of 3rd Special Forces Group. The intent behind this channel, guys, is to share my knowledge and wisdom with the next generation. So if you haven't done so already, like and subscribe to help me reach that goal. I appreciate it. Guys, today we're going to talk about how you as a man could be a liability. Guys, liability is best described as the state of taking responsibility for something or someone. Nowadays, everywhere you turn, you can see just walking liabilities all over the place. And that's very dangerous, right? Because you are making yourself a liability for other people. They have to take responsibility for your finances, for your health, etc., etc. Before we dig into deep about how we as men are starting to become liabilities, think of it in this light. As a parent, your kids are liabilities from the day that they're born. Meaning you have to take care of them in every way, shape, or form. You have to feed them. You have to clothe them. You have to educate them. You have to install character, morals, and ethics in them. You have to give them everything that they need until they're old enough to leave your house at the age of 18 or 19, whatever you guys are doing nowadays, and they become their own person. They become their own assets to society. Now think about if the kid hits 18 and he has a failure to lunge and he stays in your house a tad bit longer. While he's under your roof, he's still considered a liability. You still have to provide for him. You still have to do all that stuff that he's needed to protect and make sure that he is taken care of. Now, I'm not saying to go kick your kids out and get rid of them, but it's a liability in the sense that you have that responsibility that you can't really shake off. Now, I get it. Even when they're out of your house, you're still going to worry about them. But it's different when they're living under your roof, right? They're a liability that you have to account for and manage every single step of the way. Now, let's turn this into how I'm slowly seeing men become liabilities. As a man, your job is to be head of household. It's your job to protect, serve, take care, provide, hunt for your family, for your neighbors. Back in the Stone Ages, there are certain traits that a woman would look at before she chooses to be with a guy. And one of those traits was the ability to protect, the ability to hunt, the ability to provide. That's what was being looked at back in the days, guys. And men nowadays, we're starting to become liabilities because we are slowly letting our fitness go to shit. And I'm slowly seeing this as I venture more and more outside of Fort Bragg, right? Because when you're in a bubble, like a military installation, everybody's fit. Everybody's in the gym. Everybody's working out. But the further I venture out, the more I'm starting to notice, like, holy shit, there's a lot of fat motherfuckers out there. Now, how does that translate to you being a liability? Guys, it's a liability because you cannot protect your family if you are a walking heart attack. You cannot protect your family, and at every single turn, you're going to the hospital. You're going to get checked on. You're one step away from falling and dying because you are out of shape. Guys, you are a liability not only to your family because you can't protect them, you're also a liability to the medical system, to the finance system that has to provide care for you. How do you get rid of the liability? Guys, have the discipline to wake up, to go for a walk, to go to the gym, to do what you need to do to get yourself in better state, to get yourself in shape, not only for you, but for your family. A good way to think about this, guys, let's say you are out and about with your family, and somebody that looks like me, similar built, walks up to you, snatch your wife's purse, and goes to walk off. Now, don't worry about my special operation training, but just the physical fitness specimen that I am. Will you have the courage to square up with me and fight? Will you have the fitness needed to square up with me and fight? Answer that honestly in the comment section below, guys. Now let's move on to another liability that I see more and more of, guys. Guys, if you are not financially stable, able to provide for your family, able to take them on vacations, able to give them the finest things in life, you are a liability. And nowadays in America where we live, Poverty is getting out of control. So are you a financial liability? Are you able to provide for your wife, for your kids, for your grandparents, for whoever? The notion of having just enough to get by makes you a financial liability. What happens if your wife has a heart attack? What happens if your kids get into a car accident and they need medical aid? Will you be able to support them? Will you be able to give them the help that they need? If not, then you are a financial liability, guys. We live in America. You should be able to work on your craft, whatever that may be, and get to the point where you can take care of unforeseen expenses. So if you can't do that, guys, and you are a financial liability, I urge you to get it together. Now, those two items, fitness and financials, are just the two liabilities that I wanted to discuss, guys. There's a variety of them out there, but I don't have time to cover all of them. So if you want to share in the comment section below, guys, the different type of liabilities that you can see men nowadays starting to gravitate towards, please post it in the comment section below, guys. I'm eager to hear what you guys think. I appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, take care of yourself.